What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. As always, it is appreciated. And not gonna lie, I'm a little nervous about doing today's video because as the title suggests, we're turning these bad boys into clears by using this guy right here. This is just a big, giant, flat piece of acrylic. So again, if you're already subscribed to my channel, then you already know from the previous video that we built clear lenses for my 350Z from scratch using this method. So it can be done. The concern with these guys though is obviously the shape is very different than my 350 ones. It's definitely gonna be more of a challenge to get the curves and angles and everything. And unlike my 350, those are the only taillights that I have for the Q. So if we mess this up, I'm out of luck until I buy a new set. So definitely nervous, but I really want to be the first person to create legit clears for Q50s. Because as a lot of us know, and as I said in the previous video, a lot of people are just breaking their lenses and not making a lens for them. They're just leaving it open. And I don't want to do that. So right now I'm waiting for Jonathan. He is on his way. Once he gets here, we will go ahead and start this process, and looking forward to it. Confident that we can get it done. Just probably gonna take a little bit of finessing. All right, buddy, you ready? You nervous about this one?
Fuck yeah, I am, but I'm ready to break some taillights.
All right, we got it though. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and start with this guy in case this doesn't work out. That light by itself is cheaper to replace. So let's go ahead and get into it, I guess. Good?
Yeah, full send.
Well, there's no going back now. These taillights are going to take forever, but now all the plastic's out of the way of this inner piece. So if you turn it around, there are some screws in the back. So we're going to go ahead and take those out, pull this stuff out. That way we can go ahead and get all this painted. So last time we did this, we started by painting and then actually molding. But what we learned from that is
it's an absolute shit show.
Yeah, you should actually do it the opposite way, because once you start trying to mold the lens, the heat messes with the paint that you just did, and then it starts sticking to the lens. So start with molding the lens after you have the shape of the lens. Then from there, go ahead and actually start the painting process. Okay, sanded this guy down. Lens or reflective piece is off. All the little lenses are out. Okay, been about, what, 20 minutes? 30 minutes? Yeah, about 30 minutes, not too bad.
Hot as shit still.
We've been working with this lens. Honestly, so far, it's coming out better than the 350Z lenses, and let me show you why. So, here's how it's looking on the outside, and with the 350Z lens, we kind of just cut the edge on a flat edge. With this, we folded it down. I know it looks terrible. We'll like trim all this up, but the fact that we got it to like bend around the edges pretty easily, like this is a legit lens. It's not even like a question about it. They're coming out really good. Do you see the pure excitement on his face? He looks miserable. He's just really tired. So we did such a good job that now that we need to take it off to paint it, we're having a hard time. Got it off.
Finally.
Okay, so now that that's off, we're going to start the process of taping this guy off, painting all the red plastic. Why they did red plastic on the inside is beyond me, but going to start painting all this. We'll trim back the lens a little bit just to make it look a little cleaner, and then get started on another one, I guess. Yeah. We did put it up against the car just to get a rough idea how it looks, and looks really, really good. I'm really excited that this is coming out as good as it did. Alright, so we went ahead and test fitted these, and they fit almost perfectly. So now that that's done, going to go ahead and add some silicone to the edges just to seal it up, even though honestly like the lens isn't moving anywhere, just because we like curved it over the edge a little bit. Finish up the other taillight, and then we'll go ahead and paint the edge. Alright, so some time has passed since I last picked up the camera. We were working on lens number 2, and unfortunately it didn't go great. So right off the bat, this one just didn't look as clean as the first one did. Just the edging and everything just didn't go great. Also, some of the parts on this one like folded over themselves, and while we were messing with it, it caused this crack here. And definitely don't want that, especially after the first one we did look so good. So definitely have to redo this one. And then we still need to start on those two, of course. For right now though, the first one is currently drying. We painted the edge of that one, so we're waiting for that to dry. After that, I can go ahead and put that one on, and then throughout the week, start taking off the other ones and start the process with the other ones. So when I start the bigger lenses, I'll go ahead and pick the camera back up. And got these guys separated. Just do what you can, break the inside, take the screws out from the back, take this guy out, then you can really focus on getting this to look as good as it can. Because while you're trying to get the plastic off of this, you also have to be careful not to scratch any of the clear pieces on here. So I recommend break as much of the lens as you can. If there's edging still left, it's okay. Just do what you can to get that piece out. Once that's out, then you can just go ham on it. And honestly, for me, I use the belt sander and it was a massive help. I rarely use this thing, but when I do, it always does a damn good job. And I just took the belt sander to the edges that still had some plastic left, and it just, made it look 10 times better. So now that this is off, I'm going to go ahead and take the clear pieces out of that so I can get that situated to paint. And I don't know if I'm going to get to it tonight, but I'll probably start on the other lens tomorrow or within the next day or so. And then once these are good to go, then from there I can go ahead and wait for Jonathan, then we can start molding again. So we got the acrylic cut out. Same process as before. So for right now, it's forming pretty easily. Honestly, it just kind of took the shape that we needed it to. So we just clamped it on each corner, and then we're going to heat these areas that aren't touching and then just push it down to kind of form better where we need it to. Well, buddy, we got a freaking lens for the big part. It looks damn good. So as you guys saw, we just heated little by little, just put the pieces over. Again, highly recommend, if not these sparkly gloves, some sort of heat resistant gloves for this, because it will, without them, honestly, I don't think we'd be able to do this because our hands burn as it is, and without them it'd be rough. But little by little, just work it down until you have the lens. And then now we just need to go ahead and take the Dremel, shave down around it, make it look clean, take it off, paint the lens, and this side's done. Dang, it's like a blizzard. And if you're looking at it and you're like, Stebs, that looks like ass, the lens doesn't look good, trust me. One of the good things about these types of projects is it looks terrible until you finish it and you peel off the little layer of protection that it has, and then the lens is clear and it's clean and it looks flawless. I really want to show you guys how the other one looks, but I'm gonna make you wait. I have to until the end just to see. But trust the process. Promise you, they're looking awesome already. They're gonna look great when they're completely done and all the way on the car. So for right now, it's already 9 o'clock at night. Fortunately, we got a late start on today. So I think we're gonna pick it back up on Sunday and finish the other light, the other 2 lights, get them painted, get them put together. So I'll probably pick the camera up at some point during then, and then I can show you guys officially what they look like finished and on the car. All right, currently another day, hopefully the last day that we are doing this. As of right now, we're pretty much done. Both of the big lenses are finished. Obviously, the small one is on my car. Unfortunately, the one that we had to redo, we redid it, and for some reason, it's just not wanting to cooperate. So this will be our 3rd attempt on this guy. But once that is done, then from there, we can go ahead and just paint all the lenses, let those dry, seal them, and then we're completely finished. So we're gonna work on this guy, and then I'll pick the camera back up once we're all complete. All right, completely done with the tails now, and I am absolutely excited to show you because they look beautiful. So without further ado, I give you, at least to my knowledge, the world's first official clear taillights on an Infinity Q50. And there you have it, guys. The taillights look amazing in my opinion. The contrast between the clear lenses and the blue and the white on my wheels, I just love everything about it. It was definitely difficult to get them done. That one that took us like 5 times was annoying as hell. So if you try this, obviously it is going to be a pain in the butt, so just take your time, but it is worth it. They look beautiful. And I wish I could say that they look perfect. Unfortunately, that's not the case. And as I stated earlier, I am always transparent with you guys with any issues or anything going on. So I want to show you some of the parts of them that could be a little better. That way, if you do decide to do it, you can try and maybe improve on it on yours. And I'll probably end up doing something on my end. But anyways, let me show you what those things are. Where the issues come in a tiny bit is fitment. Not really these guys. These honestly fit like perfect. But if you look in between them here, there is a little bit more of a gap than there was. Thankfully, you still have this plastic piece that goes in between the taillight that covers up some of it, makes it look a little better. Now, you could try and extend this out a little bit if you do it yourself. Only problem is it'd have to be really thin and just like a layer there to fill in that gap. And honestly, it doesn't look that bad like this. Next part is up here. There is a slight gapping issue, and you can kind of see the sealant behind it, which is a little annoying. But honestly, if you add some more sealant here or just extend the lens a little bit, this will be completely flush. Same thing with the bottom, a little bit of gapping. So honestly, I say it was a
great success.
So thank you guys so much for watching this video, for supporting the taillight video for my 350. The fact that that video did so well and that the taillights came out so good, I definitely knew that I wanted to give it a shot on my Q50, and I'm so happy that it did. So if you guys have any questions, of course, drop them down in the comments below. Let me know how you think they turned out. With the 351, I got a couple people that DM'd me, actually tried it themselves. So if you are going to try this, feel free to message me on Instagram. I'm always open to helping you guys out. I do have some other plans for the Q50 as well as SEMA, of course, and all the other cars. So again, please hit the subscribe button, drop a comment, like, all that stuff. I appreciate you guys again for watching. I hope to see you in the next one. Peace out.